23, solve for n. I have a fraction equal a fraction. This is what we like to think. Oh, the butterfly method, butterfly effect. These multiplied. Come on, Mr. Penn. Not working for some reason. Let's fix that. Here, should be working. There we go. These multiplied equal these multiplied. It's called the means extremes property mathematically. Y'all like to call it the butterfly method. That's great. It's just saying, hey, the diagonals multiplied equal one another. So I'm going to start with this one and say 5 times that entire n minus 6. Remember, it's times the entire thing, so we must put in parentheses, equals the 3 times that entire n plus 4. As soon as I see two fractions equal like that, this is the method I'm going to jump on right away. Now, just as a normal problem, let's distribute through. I get 5n. 5 times the 6 is 30 equals, let's distribute the 3 through, that's 3n. 3 through that 4 is 12. So now, let's move all variables to one side, all numbers to the other. So I'm going to subtract 3n from both sides. That gives me 2n, take away 30, equals, over here I have 0 plus 12 is 12. Now move your number over to be with the other number. We have 2 times n, because that goes away, equals 12 plus 30, 42. Final step, divide by 2, and we'll have our answer. N is equal, goes in there 21 times. So for 23, n is 21. That'll make those two equations equal. Now here, we did a problem like this earlier. 2/5 times n equals 3/13. I want n by itself. I could divide by what's in front of it. I could divide by 2/5, but we really don't know how to divide fractions very well. And we learned the easiest thing to do is just multiply by the reciprocal. The reciprocal 2/5 is 5/2. But if I multiply the left by 5/2, I have to do that to the right. These 5s will cancel, 2s will cancel. You're left with just the n equals. Over here, multiply across the top, 3 times 5. 15, 13 times 2, 26. I can't simplify any further. And boom, that's it. And one more. Solve for n. Now, this is solving an inequality. We treat it just like we solve for a variable, just like if you had an equal sign there. I'm going to distribute my negative through to each of the pieces. Negative 4n. Negative 4 times negative 8 is plus 32, less than 12. Now, move my number over. Subtract 32 from both sides. I'm left with negative 4n is less than 12. Take away 32 is negative 20. Now we must divide by negative 4. Now when we divide by a negative number, what happens in an inequality? That inequality sign flips when you divide by a negative or multiply by a negative. But make sure you're dividing by a negative. If you're just dividing by a positive number, it doesn't change. Negative 20 divided by negative 4, positive 5, and there's our answer.